This is my last post in relation to Jay Slater unless there is new evidence that comes out. My focus now is on 5 unsolved murders, other investigations I have ongoing, and also the other work I do around risk management. So, a small number of people have become totally obsessed with the Jay Slater case, taken to social media and been quite rude and horrible actually, poring over, scrutinising every word anybody who's ever met Jay Slater has said, and as a result of that finding that they're probably responsible in some way. We have had the Guardian Civil rule that Jay's death had no third-party involvement and that he fell. This is supported by the pathologist saying that the cause of death was being as a result of a fall from height. And whilst unable to rule out that anyone may have pushed him, he does say very clearly that there are no injuries prior to the fall. Significantly, if anyone had been up there with Jay and tried to push him, he would have fought back. There would have been some injuries as a result of that. Also, the most significantly important piece of evidence is ignored. That is the location, a very, very dangerous, uneven, mountainous area, being walked by a young man in trainers who's already fallen over, scared, having walked for 3 hours and still not know where he is, on alcohol, drugs, disorientated and dehydrated. So why are a small number still fixated on this being a murder? Well, firstly because those people have put to one side the very dangerous nature of the location where Jay fell. And they take inaccuracies across statements that people have given, meaning they're lying and therefore they must be involved somehow in killing Jay. Murder is very rarely carried out by groups of people. The concept of a number of people getting together, making up a story to cover each other is just not the reality. That's much more suited to TV dramas, fictional films and books. I've asked a few of those who've come back to me and said, I'm totally wrong, Jay's death is murder. Fine, tell me the evidence you have, support it, and tell me what your theory is and who is responsible. Well, not one of them has come back with a clear, logical, argued point, with clear evidence, and that says a lot. I know the family have seen a lot of the material generated by those who've become totally obsessed with Jay's death, determined to make it a murder, accuse most of the people at some stage of wrongdoing. I'd like to say to those people who put those posts up, please consider the family before you say things, and the friends, because they are really hurtful. I've now concluded my investigation and moved on, and I think those people should do the same. Jay Slater's case will come to an inquest at some stage, but that is not for now. If you haven't listened to my podcast, it does give you very significant new information, and that information is very clearly spoken by the witnesses, not me, spoken by the witnesses. So for now, I'm not going to post any more in relation to Jay Slater. I've done my work, I've done my investigation, I've put lots of new information out there. I wish you well.